Thanks, Bobby. Well, we have an exciting afternoon just filled with really top brand electronics. And VIZIO has become the rock star. They're like that kid who's just come on the scene, you know, and a great baseball player, and he's like, where did he come from? And then all of a sudden he's, you know, made the big leagues and he's rocking the world. That's exactly what VIZIO's done. Here's a little interesting fact that you might not know, but last year, 4 out of the 5 smart TVs that were sold in the U.S. were VIZIO's. And you're like, oh my gosh, and that's across all brands. And you know those big brands, you know the big names that are out there, and we have a lot of fantastic brands. This has outsold all of them. We're the only ones today, though, that has the VIZIO top-of-the-line M Series. Now, I'm going to explain that real quick. For the exact same price, we've offered many, many times the VIZIO 50-inch E Series. Think of E Series as entry-level. They're great TVs, but they're entry level. For the exact same price of our E Series, for the first time ever, we're launching their M Series, and the M Series is the very best they do, but we're doing it at an E Series price. Here's the catch, though. It's only one single day. So you only have today and today alone to be able to take advantage of it. We've layered onto that free shipping. Yay, we love that. And it's not a small box, so it costs a bit to ship it. And we also have, what do? 6 flex pays. I almost said 5. We have 6 flex pays. Again, that's only valid today. And I had mentioned in the earlier presentation that by the time I got back on with Lee and we were going to present this again, we would be under 2,000 left. Well, we are. So here's your chance if you want really a beautiful TV, kind of that jaw-dropping, drool-evoking moment, then you just go, wow, every time you turn that on and touch that remote. This is clearly the right TV for you. Now, who's going to do all the specs? Who's going to walk us through what makes this so brilliant and, quite frankly, so very popular is Miss Leah Little. Hi, Leah. Welcome back.
Hi. So glad to talk about this TV.
True.
We could talk about this for days.
Oh, my God. You know what really surprised me, though? It's like you ever watch baseball and all of a sudden some kid will come out of nowhere and just be this mega star.
Yeah.
And really, VIZIO, that's happened to VIZIO.
Yeah. And isn't it interesting? You root for that kid, too, right?
Yes, you really do.
You watch for them. That's why I think it's such a great comparison, great analogy, because with VIZIO, they are the little guy. They were somebody that kind of came from out of nowhere, but they have this philosophy. Let's build a great television full of incredible technology, and let's sell it at a really great price. Not such a novel idea, right? But maybe not as easy to actually do as it is to talk about doing. Otherwise, everybody would be doing it. So what happened is that VIZIO has really built an entire brand that now is the #1 brand of smart TVs in the entire country. And they've done it on good old-fashioned values. And that is building it right, giving you a great value, and giving you some great options. Standing behind it, too. Because not only does VIZIO own the marketplace when it comes to smart televisions, not only are they #1 in smart TVs, they're #1 in customer satisfaction. And there was a time when you didn't know VIZIO. It wasn't a household name, right? Now, people know the name brand of VIZIO. They associate it with value. They associate it with quality. They associate it with dependability. And that's why we're so excited here at HSN to partner, to be the television partner with VIZIO. And when I heard VIZIO was coming in, I've never done this. With all the different products, I've offered TVs on TV for 15 years. I actually went to our executive staff and I personally asked to present the VIZIO line because I followed this company. This is a company who really does great quality for you. And then when I got involved with the VIZIO team, I was even more excited because they are equally as passionate about it as anybody is about their own product. It's just exciting to see the team come together. Now, what is so exciting about this TV? First of all, it's a smart TV. You're going to have smart TV features built right in here, in addition to everything that we're going to talk about as far as the picture quality and the cutting-edge technology. What's really cool about the smart TV feature, just right off the bat, is that you don't lose what you're watching to see what you want to watch next. A lot of smart TVs, you touch that button. And
mine does.
Yeah.
The picture, what I'm actually watching, completely goes up to the top corner.
Yeah.
And then I just have a bunch of stuff.
Right. And then you can't really keep, mine does too, but one of mine does, not my VIZIO. My daughter, my 5-year-old daughter's like, Mommy, can you make that bigger? Yeah, yeah.
Hello?
And it really is frustrating. So now what happens is that you go in, you can navigate here along the bottom. Now, if you wanted to do a side-by-side, maybe you want to see what's happening over here in San Francisco or maybe Sunnyvale, California. Well, here we go. Nice, beautiful blue day out there when it comes to the weather.
Cool. So we just want to check the weather real quick.
And these are real times. This is real live, footage that's happening right now. So what's really cool about this is there's so much going on as far as technology inside this TV because this is powered by the internet. That's part of the smart TV feature. Now, if you want to go full on into the smart TV, what's really great about that is that, boom, you're right there. Now, what is a smart TV? It's your television connected to your internet through your wireless. So what that means is that now every day on the internet it's exploding. We live in the information age. So what's happening now is that there are so many different apps, so many different television stations. Think of each one of these boxes as if it were a television station. If we open up one of those boxes, underneath one of those boxes are countless television shows that have countless episodes in different seasons, so that now you never have to set a DVR. You never have to hear the words, there's nothing to watch on television. And no matter what you love watching, whether you are a sports enthusiast, whether you are a cooking buff, I think Brett said this morning, anything from vampires to politicians, you can watch on this
Really?
TV.
Is that so far different?
I'm not going there.
I don't think this can... I think there's sort of that group and then watching natural, TV shows about nature.
How about TBN? There we go. There's a safe one.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, there you go. There's the opposite side.
How about Hulu Plus?
Hulu Plus.
Everybody should find something there.
No controversy there.
Right.
I just want to explain something. This is what you have to really kind of get. Let's say you have a room in your house that doesn't have cable. Now, we all love cable. You got to have your cable because, love the experience. But let's say there's a room where you go, gosh, we don't have cable. It might be your crafting room, a hobby room, a den. Maybe it's just somewhere you don't have cable. As long as you have an internet connection, all of a sudden you're fully using this TV.
A wireless internet connection.
Yeah,
you don't have to
you do not have to have cable in every single room to be able to watch the smart TV. So I just clarify that because I think people think, oh, well, I really want this in a room, but I don't have cable back there.
Right.
And while certainly you can call and get cable, it's fine, whatever. With smart TV, it'll just become the smartest TV in your house.
Yeah.
And you have access to everything we're showing you here. The only thing you wouldn't have is what the cable channel provides. But there's a lot here.
Oh, yeah, and there's more every single day on the internet. So from local channels, you go into Hulu Plus, you can find just about every television show that's ever been made. Yeah. You go into Netflix here I pay $7 a month, and my daughter obviously watches we watched Peabody and Sherman just the other night. Whatever it is you want to watch, all your drama, Breaking Bad, Emmy award-winning shows, the latest dramas that are out there. You want to be able to watch educational programs. My daughter watches PBS Kids right through the Netflix. Whatever it is you want to watch, you now have access to that.
But explain, everything you're seeing right now, guys, that's just one network. That's Netflix.
Right. Right.
There's hundreds of more stations and or networks that are included with it. I just think it's amazing the world it opens up to. And then obviously if you go on YouTube or the internet, you're getting everything that's available there, which is crazy great.
It's almost endless.
It really is, yeah.
So that's just part of the story. The really exciting part, which I think, so many people have different hot buttons, right? But to me, if you're a visual person, and the average American household has TV on about 8 to 10 hours a day. That might seem like a lot, but when you think about when you get up in the morning, you might watch the morning news, and then you might see a few cartoons, and then you might have, your afternoon, whatever. You might have movies, you might have educational programs, TV night, everybody gathers around. If your TV is on for 8 to 10 hours of the day, don't you really want to have great quality? Don't you want to have a luxury item you're going to watch every single day? Well, what makes this such a great luxury item is that it is the M series. Now, what does that mean? That means you have a faster processor. That means you actually have algorithms that are written into each one of these pixels so that it is interpreting the video. It's not just flowing the video through for you. It's giving you the best quality video as the dimming effects are taking place here. It has 32 active zones on the inside of it. So it's reacting to what's happening on the screen. So when you're watching watching this television, it's as though the TV is interacting with you, whatever it is you're watching. And here's one of the really cool things about VIZIO. They give you cutting-edge technology, and they do things first that a lot of other people just aspire to do. Part of that is this amazing LED technology. You've heard of LED before, right? You have full array, so not just the edge-lit LED, but you have full array, which means every single one of those LED lights in the back gives you that full capacity, so there's no fall off, there's no drop off. But here's what's cool about VIZIO. This is the first brand to do it. They did that full array, and they did it in a television. Look at that. They did that in a TV that's literally sliver thin.
It's a wafer.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking here, I mean, even at the widest point, we couldn't be talking more than an inch or so.
Wait, and you
depth.
guys, she's showing you basically the widest point. It's right there.
Yeah, I mean, I can turn it all the way to the side.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Look, thank you.
That's it. There's your input.
Look, there's my finger.
Right, exactly.
So it's like, my nail is longer than this TV.
Exactly. So pretty much, unless you're standing behind it, you're going to have a great picture.
That's true. Good point.
And if you're wall mounting it, you can't even do that. So what's great about this is that now they're really giving you technology that's so cool. There's a wow factor about this TV. I mean, I like just, you know, the general components of it where you have that teeny tiny bezel. It's kind of like looking at an infinity pool instead of having that big frame. It's kind of like looking at a picture without a frame, because now it just kind of falls off into infinity and you see nothing but video, nothing but cool pictures. But it's the quality of that picture too, because you have to have the right recipe, right? You have 20 million to 1 on the contrast ratio, which means all of those 16.7 million colors that are coming through come through in an incredible way. As we're looking here at the Coliseum, it's amazing with that time-lapse videography how the TV can actually keep up with how fast that video is coming through. So if you love watching animation, you love watching great big car chases, you love watching sporting events, you're going to love watching it on this TV because this TV can keep up with it. It's the difference if you were just to think about you in your own life, jogging or sprinting. This TV is sprinting when it's delivering that video to you.
A couple things, because I think at this point you're like, okay, I'm in, but I need to know a few more things. 2-year warranty, which is exceptional for a television. Yeah. Also, too, we're launching the highest of high that they do, the best that VIZIO does with this M Series Today's special. We've matched the price we normally do on their E Series, which is their entry-level series.
Which is $529, by the way. I got a
$529 what?
$529 if you were to do just the E Series, when you think about it. Yeah, when we launched it. Right. So, yeah.
Right. So you kind of get your head around that.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, they are #1 in customer service and support. And so I think there's a lot of things we look for in trying to buy a smart TV or to buy any TV, and you want to know all that before you sort of pull the trigger. So now that you know that, I hope that makes you feel comfortable to say, hey, I'm going to give this a shot. Here's what we do at HSN that I do think so brilliant. I love our FlexPay. Daggone, that's a great service, because what happens is use your regular credit card or PayPal, and we're going to spread your payments out over 6 months on this one specifically. But the price, the FlexPay, and the free shipping all end at midnight. If we have any left, that's actually the challenge at this point, because now we've sold well over half of our, like 2/3 of our quantity for the day, and we're only hitting, what are we at, 2 o'clock. We're a little after 2 o'clock, right? Yeah, coming up on 3 o'clock East Coast time. Nice. So West Coasters, you're at noon. You know what I mean?
Hope you're awake.
Yeah, I hope you're awake now. But again, you're just hitting the afternoon on the West Coast. And if you really are thinking about buying a beautiful TV, something that you imagine just watching a TV and every time you hit the remote and turn it on, you totally appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's this experience. That is how gorgeous this is. And my one indicator I always say is when our crew, especially my producer, is driving me nuts, his name's Daryl. Daryl has talked about this TV for 3 hours. 1 hour before I went on the air, and the last 2 hours in my ear, he's talking about how great this TV is. So when our crew's impressed, you know, because they see it all, and they see it up close. Yeah. Oh, they really do. And they're real smart about all this stuff, because we're all geeked out. We see it all the time. We all do the research. I'm telling you, it's just a really awesome buy. There's nowhere in the country that anybody even has this TV. The only other place that had it is sold out of it, and it was at a higher price. And so we've got the best price, the lowest price we've ever done on the highest level TV that they offer. And it's at a price you normally find a lot less features than you do in this. So I just kind of want to explain that.
And it's huge. I mean, this is still a really popular size. The 32-inch, I have 32-inch TVs in my home. This is 59% larger than a 32-inch television.
And let's do this too. Ladies, this is for you. Can you pick up your son?
Sure.
I just want to show you too. This is a big 50-inch TV. It's like, wow, watch. We're going to pick it up.
Yeah.
So while you need two people to move it around, it's not impossible.
Yeah.
You know, you don't just say, hey, honey, son, husband, brothers, whatever, stick it there and I'll never be able to move it anywhere else. So it's amazingly lightweight for how big it is.
And the technology that's on the inside. Because you know what? It's one thing to have great technology, but it's a whole different ballgame to put it in a sleek, amazing, modern design, and then to stand behind it. What's really exciting about VIZIO, and what I love equally to the technology, is the way they stand behind this. VIZIO is #1, not just in smart TVs in the country, they're #1 in customer satisfaction. Not just customer support. You have a problem, they're there for you. Great. They have a problem, you want to resolve that problem. That's what makes customer satisfaction, right? Everybody's happy with it. So what's great about VIZIO is they're going to build it right. They're going to give you a great value. They're going to give you the smart TV features that are right here. And you want to know all the detail that I'm talking about? Guess what? Your manual is built right in. So you can go into the user manual right here, and guess what happens? You're going to have pictures, because we're talking about a visual experience, right, of exactly what you want to do. Maybe you want to connect a device to it. Maybe you want to learn the first-time setup that can literally take just a matter of moments. Maybe you want to learn, how do I use my USB media player? How do I pop my video off of another device? How do I use the music player? How do you add apps? How do you delete apps? You want to add new ones. You got it. Here's something really cool. Technical support. 7 days a week, right here on a toll-free number. You gotta love that. And they answer not only new product setup, connecting your devices, how about and more? Any question you have. And I just got off the phone with Tara.
And wait, I want you guys to see that. It really says and more.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty much like saying, okay, what do you want to ask?
Yeah, what do you got?
Well, yeah, bring it. So what's great about this is that VIZIO really stands behind it. I just got off the phone with Tara Stokes, who is the marketing director for VIZIO. And she said, you know, HSN is the only place that we have a 2-year warranty. No other retailer has that. Nobody else has. VIZIO is going to stand behind this TV. They're going to make sure you're happy with it. And you know what? That's how they've gotten to become that #1 leader in independent study after independent study. You can go out there, read the magazines, read the consumer guides and all of that good stuff. You will see VIZIO is #1. And the reason they're #1 in satisfaction is that not only do they build it right, a great product, but they stand behind it.
Well, and you said this earlier, too. What I love is they could certainly do very fancy commercials and hire very famous people to talk about how great this TV is, and they don't do it. They choose to take their money, their research, their time, and put it into making a superior product. That's why it's gone from a really kind of an obscure company to on everybody's tongue. It's on everybody's top of the list. It's every reviewer's. It's every customer satisfaction says VIZIO, 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 because they are laser focused on giving you the very best and then supporting you with incredible customer support and help. That and more is a big deal. And I think that's one of the reasons why they're voted #1 in that customer support, and people are really happy with it. So if you've seen the VIZIOs out there and you said, where can I get the very best? Do this. I know you guys are smart and we all know it. If you're Googling right now and you put in 50-inch VIZIO, you will find 50-inch VIZIOs for $400. And then you're going to say, well, come on, HSN, that's not a very good deal. That's the E series. That is the entry series of VIZIO. They're great TVs, but it is the entry series. This is the M series, and we are the only place that has it. You're getting the very best they do. Now, remember last year, 4 out of 5, out of all the smart TVs sold, every 4 of those out of 5 were VIZIOs. Oh my gosh, and you're going, I don't know, am I going to like this TV? I think you'll be pretty happy. Leah?
I think so. I think so. I think the only question is where are you going to put it?
That's true.
So here's a great idea, right? Over the fireplace, it's stunning. In the bedroom, it's like being at the movie theater in your own room every night. You put it in the guest room, people are going to want to come stay at your house. You want to put it into, you know, obviously wall mounted anywhere in your home, it's going to be stunning. And you know, I want to talk so much about the quality that if you're just tuning in, it's a smart TV. So now you have thousands of different stations at your disposal. You're going to have so many different channels available, and then so many different episodes of so many different shows. So whatever you want to watch, not only is it going to be a better experience, but you're going to have more options. If you're somebody that likes to discover something new every day, whether it's something that you see on the internet when it comes to amazing landscape, or when it comes to traveling the world, or when it comes to new cooking ideas, or when it comes to educational shows for your kids, you want to check out any television show almost ever been made, Hulu Plus is there for you. Flickr, throw your own pictures and let this become your own multimedia experience. You want to do your tweeting, guess what? You've got a full function remote control with all of not just the full function remote control, but with a QWERTY keyboard on the back. So what that's going to do for you is that now with the backlighting, you don't have to arrow over and kind of a hunt and peck. Now you've got all of that at your disposal. And keep in mind, you now can even do your social networking on that 50-inch television. You're going to love the experience, you're going to love the quality, and you're going to love the array of video options that you have too.
I just want to let you know, we just put up the left counter up there because we are under 2,000 left for the rest of the day. And you're like, wow, that sounds like a lot. It's very little. We're in 96 million households. So with only less than 2,000 remaining, you might be thinking, oh, it's a great day. I got a lot to do today. I'm going to run around. It's Valentine's Day. You're going out for a great dinner tonight, and then you come in later and you go, what? It's sold out on me. And that's the worst feeling. You know, you're like, oh, and it's happened to me. And I always know, truly, I watch HSN a lot, and I am an avid shopper. We have great product, right? If you see something you love, it's always smarter to order it when you see it. Now, here's what you can do. You've got, I mean, you know, it won't ship until, I don't know, maybe Tuesday. Finally, it'll go out on Tuesday, which is pretty quick. We love our shipping here.
And it's free.
Yeah, it's free shipping, so that's even better. But you know what? Shop around all weekend. You know, if you're not thrilled, you can either cancel it or you can return it. And you have 30 days to return it. So what you do now is reserve and then try to beat what we do. Seriously, I almost challenge you to do that. Just lock it in, say, okay, I got it, and then go out there and try to get a better deal. Please remember, you have to compare it to a 50-inch VIZIO M series, like mouse, M series. Anything else is going to be their entry level. It's the E series, entry level. M is maximum. That's what you're getting here at HSN. That's why these are going to be sold out later, and that's why they have been so popular. We all want that great TV experience. VIZIO gives that to you.
Absolutely.
And it's a smart TV.
Yeah.
And it's easy to operate. I know we cover a lot when we do these presentations, and it can seem overwhelming. Trust me, you turn it on, it's extremely intuitive. And I have to tell you, I love that keyboard in the back, too.
And shortcuts to your Netflix, shortcuts to your Amazon, right here, one touch, and you're good to go. And then here's how you get to your internet. Here's how you get to your smart TV function. Just by touching that remote control. It's really that easy to do. And I think to your point, Suzanne, there's so much here. There's so much that you can develop and that you can play with. Now, listen, nothing wrong with the E-Series. I love, you know, just having simple technology. But when it comes to a TV that you're really going to watch, a 50-inch television, that you're going to watch 10 years from now, you want to get the state-of-the-art technology. You want to get the latest technology so that you're not buying something that you're going to have to rebuy later on down the line. So VIZIO makes something available for everyone. With the M series, here's the difference. You're going to have twice the processing speed, which means when you're watching action or when you're watching fast video like this, you're going to love having that fast action. You're going to love also having that full array on that LED, but we get that super slim design. So there's a lot of big upgrades that you're going to have in the M series.
You're just daggone gonna love this TV.
You are.
When it comes right down to it, it is drool worthy. It is. I'm sitting here watching, you're talking, and I'm like, yeah, Leah, that's great. Look at the picture.
Look at it. I know.
Look how cute he is, you know. All right, let's go to the phones. Now, Karen, my producer, Daryl. Karen, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, funny story. Daryl, my producer, has been in my ear for 2 hours, and he keeps saying, Suze, I want this TV. Suze, I want this TV. And I said, get it. I'm going like this. Off camera, I'm going, get it. Stop telling me. He goes, I got to check in with the chief, which would mean his lovely wife, Kathy, who really rules everything, and he knows it. So he gets in my ear, and he says, Karen's a good wife. Because I understand you bought this for your hubby.
Nice.
Actually, my husband never wants to buy anything. Never.
Okay.
And he was downstairs getting his coffee, and I was looking at the TV downstairs before I went to bed, so HSN. So when he turned it on downstairs, it was on HSN, and he saw the TV, and he came up with this grin on his face and said, guess what? I was looking at HSN, and I almost fell on the floor when he said that, because he's looking at HSN and he wants to buy something. We're getting it. And that's
you were like jumping grabbing the phone now.
Oh, yeah, because I love to call HSN and buy stuff.
And what better day to do it?
That's right, Valentine's Day.
Exactly. So now we don't have to buy anything for each other for Valentine's Day because we have the VIZIO TV.
It's perfect. What was the features that made even him want to shop with us?
50 inches, smart TV, 1080p, 2-year warranty, free shipping and handling, $699.95, and the list goes on.
Great. Love it. What's his name, Karen?
Joseph.
Joseph, you guys are going to have a great Valentine's.
Yes, we are. Thank you so much for the offer and the wonderful TV and the beautiful ladies on Valentine's Day, and we really appreciate being an HSN member.
Well, we so appreciate you shopping with us, and thank you for chatting with us even more. It was wonderful.
No problem. Happy Valentine's Day, ladies.
Happy Valentine's Day to you. That's great. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Daryl, are you jealous, my producer? He's like, a little bit.
I think so. You know what's great about it, too, is it is a great Valentine's